Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for April 6th through the 12th. I am using my Shadowscapes deck today. Her name, by the way, is Lavender because I have my decks named. So what we are seeing for Monday for you, Sagittarius, is we are seeing the Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse. What am I picking up for you guys off of this? Okay, so I'm getting a couple of meanings. So one thing the Devil in reverse can mean, and I'm feeling like this is for the smaller percentage of you. We're going to start with the smaller percentage first. The Devil in reverse can mean that you have a temptation that comes along on Monday that you fall into. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That's just a very tiny percentage of you. Now for the rest of you, what the Devil in reverse means is that you have some fears that you have faced in your life. And when I have the Devil come up, these are bigger fears, core value fears that you've had for a long time. And you have finally kind of looked at them and dissected them and figured out, well, wow, what was I so afraid of anyway? And so now what the deal is that those fears don't hold any power over you anymore. And so that makes it easier for you to walk forward on your life path because you're not being hindered by those fears that used to hinder you. Okay, so Sagittarius, then on Tuesday, what we have coming up here is we have the Temperance card. This is telling me that you are just feeling really well balanced on Tuesday. This is just a nice place to be in, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. You're feeling very well grounded. You are very aware of the actual reality that's around you, but you also are able to look at it from that spiritual perception and see kind of the big picture, and that's helping you with the Temperance. It's helping you with keeping things balanced. And then also this card is coming in a different way for some of you. And this is talking about that you're spending some time really trying to balance your life out, that you're starting to take some action about, for some of you, it's balancing your checkbooks. For others of you, it has more to do with balancing your time so that you have family time and me time and work time and nobody gets shortchanged. So there's a lot of things going on that has to do with balance on Tuesday, and that's going to manifest several different ways for each of you, Sagittarius. So you won't all necessarily be having the same experience or even close to it. Some of you will be having something different, but it's all going to have to do with bringing more balance into your life. Now on Wednesday, what we have coming up, Sagittarius, is we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is something that this is a problem that we perceive. And it's a problem that we perceive in our minds, which means that when we do a reality check, the problem really doesn't exist. It just doesn't. It's all in our own perspective and how we're looking at things. And if you look at this particular picture, I love the artist's depiction here. In fact, I actually just got it as I was looking at this. But you see how that swan is kind of tangled up? There's swords all around her, not letting her go, and then there's brambles, and you almost see like little bird skeletons even in the bottom of the card. But you see also the hummingbird above her emanating all this light. And the hummingbird is saying, hey, follow your happiness, follow your happiness, follow your happiness. That's one of the esoteric meanings of hummingbirds when you see them. Hummingbirds are calling you out to follow your happiness. So if you're ever outside and you see a hummingbird, that's Spirit's way of saying, what is it that makes you happy? Do that. Okay? So here's the hummingbird above the swan saying, follow your happiness, follow your happiness. Well, it's kind of ironic because if he follows the hummingbird, he'll be out of that situation too. All the swan has to do is fly. He can fly out of that situation, but he hasn't really thought about it yet. So see how that trap is all in his own mind. And we get like that too. We get into a place where in our minds we're trapped in a situation and we don't know what to do with it, and we just can't imagine how we're going to get out of it. And we overlook some really basic stuff about the reality of the situation where there's not really a trap at all. There's a very clearly marked exit. So that's what's going on Wednesday. There's something where you're feeling trapped, Sagittarius, that really you aren't trapped. If you can figure out a way to kind of shift your perspective one way and then the other and kind of look at it from a few different angles, I'm sure that you'll see the solution there for you on Wednesday. Or if not, you can always call me and get a private reading. I'll help you out. Selfless plug there. Okay, so Thursday, Sagittarius, Page of Pentacles. Oh, look, you've got the money to pay a mister for a reading. I'm just teasing. Okay, so seriously, Thursday, Page of Pentacles. This just means that you're getting some good news about money or material assets on Thursday. So, what's good news about money or material assets? This could be something that you hear from your financial planner or your tax advisor. This could also be somebody contacting you to say that you've won the lottery. We all know the odds of that, right? It could also be somebody calling you to say, maybe it's somebody in your company and they want to start paying a vehicle allowance for you or a cell phone allowance or something along those lines. But it's some kind of good news. Maybe you just find $10 stuck in the grass along the side of the road. That would be good financial news. So good news about finances or material goods on Thursday for you, Sagittarius. Now, Friday, you have the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups just tells me that on Friday you're really enjoying the relationships that you're a part of. You're just in a good place emotionally. You're very happy with the way things are going in relationships. Now, this can apply to a romantic relationship, but it should not be limited to that. You should also be looking and seeing, okay, does this apply to a friendship, to a family relationship, to a coworker relationship? Because you have some relationship that is feeling really great to you on Friday. Now, Saturday, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles. This deck has a whole different slant on the Six of Pentacles than most other decks, or at least most of my decks. So let's see, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So you're getting some kind of refund on Saturday. You're getting money back from somewhere. So this could be, like, I don't know, I bought wiper blades and there was I can't remember how much the refund was. It was about a year ago. Maybe let's say a $5 refund. So I sent off my little ticket and eventually I got my $5 back. So this would be Saturday, you would be getting a refund, like that check would show up for you on Saturday if you had been in my situation. A refund can also be if we have to return something, you can get a refund back. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I am seeing money coming back to you on Saturday. Now, Sunday. And when I say money is coming back to you, I want to be very clear here, Sagittarius. On Saturday, we are talking about money that you have already spent that's coming back to you. This is not a gift. This is money that you have spent coming back to you. Okay? So, Sunday, what we have coming up is we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Isn't that interesting? You have like 3 Pentacles cards out of 7 days. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's just telling me that there's something that you put in place expecting for it to be able to give you a payout at some point in time. Well, that point in time is almost here, but it's not quite here yet. So this card is encouraging you that payout is on its way in, not to give up hope on it, but also not to try to collect on it too early. Let it come to full fruition before you try to collect on this payout. But it is on the way in, so it's encouraging. It's an encouraging card. Okay, so Sagittarius, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to contact or feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you've poked around a little bit there, should you feel like I am still the best person for you to work with, then get a hold of me and we'll schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. For everybody else, I'll see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.